Okay, everybody, this is David D'Arcangelo, Global Marketing Director, CTFO. It is 11:59. We're starting at 12 noon Pacific time, August 8th, Sunday, because this is such a critical time in the future of CTFO, of which you are a big part, and I know you want to make it the biggest and the best performer of your career. So just stay with me. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Share. There it is. Let's get the PowerPoint presentation. Everybody, I'm excited. I hope you are. This is a really significant forward-thinking marketing that we're talking about. Okay, so there we are from the beginning. There we go. Okay. It is 12 noon. We're going to get started. I'm going to just shift the things around a little bit. Okay, David D'Arcangelo, Global Marketing Director, CTFO. Today is a 15-minute presentation. I'll stay after for that for questions and answers, but it's meant to be 15 minutes. I would just say you'll have a replay of this. You'll have a copy of the questions and the slides that we'll make available starting tomorrow. They're just Monday. So just sit back, relax, and take all this in, because it can significantly impact your future and your income. So we're all getting started. Okay, if you've heard me talk recently, I'm really convinced this is the greatest time in the history to start a side hustle business, stay at home, work on your phone, your laptop, etc., and get healthy and wealthy. I want you to pay close attention when we get to slide number 10. Because this is the springboard, is the accountability that will allow you to take this greatest time in history and maximize it for you and your family. So let's get started. We came out with capture pages. Why did we come out with capture pages that allow people to put their name and email in? Matter of fact, you have to put your name and email. Optional is a phone number. We'd love that, but it's optional, to access the company tour. If you have the company tour and you just give that page out, then you don't know if anybody ever watched it. I had a prospect over the other day, and he's a friend of mine from years gone by, called up, asked me what I was doing. I said, look, I'm going to send you the company tour. It was just before we put up the capture pages, the company tour page. And then I didn't know if he did it or not. I had no way, because there was nothing that sent me an email that said, hey, but Len's in your company tour right now. He's in there. And then I would know, and the follow-up emails would start. So we created the capture page. The capture page is great. You can use it for cold marketing. You can post it on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere you want. You can drive marketing with it. It's cold. It talks to the individual. But also it works on your warm market. So for Lynn, for example, I sent this to him after I had a quick conversation. I said, look, let me send you my capture page that you put your name and your email in. That will allow you to access the video tour. I want you to meet the 3 people I'm in business with, or 2 out of the 3, because I'm the middle one. And he said, great. So then I sent him the capture page. He went in, put his name and put his email in. I got an auto follow-up email reminder that told me he was in. So then I automatically knew, look, it's less than 9 minutes to watch the videos. And I called him back in 15 minutes. But what's important and what today's all about is, wait a second, how do you get somebody in a warm market, or if it's a cold market, you meeting somebody, talking to someone, and you want to get their interest level up. It's like when you try to have fun with my brothers or something, and I'll say something profound, drop the bomb and leave, and they're all going, what do you say? What do you say? Wow, listen, let's go, let's get him. We want to know what he's talking about. It's the same thing here. The most important part of these pages, if you're working warm market and you're working some cold market of people you don't really know, but you're talking to them or in an email, is you have to get them generated their interest enough so that wow, I got to do this. So the questions the dialogue we're going to talk about today is how to get that interest level. And then once they finish the tour, what are the 3 questions you ask when you get back to them? That will determine the success of everything. So let's get started. So for cold market, I ask these 3 questions because it just cuts to the chase, and you need to also in your delivery, in your personality. Are you money motivated? Are you serious or just curious about making more money? My company's exploding, and I believe we're the next billion-dollar company in our industry. We're looking for motivated people who want better health and a system to build wealth, which they're doing. They're in training right now, whether they know it or not. Do you know anyone like that? Oh, you? Oh, great. Oh, wait a second. Can I send you a link to the company video tour? It's under 9 minutes. Great. And I'll call you back in 15. Sir, everybody, this is the person who asks the questions controls the conversation. And when you ask the first question, hey, are you money motivated? It's not a bad question. You're asking with integrity. And when you leverage off of Kevin, my video, Stuart's name, do it all with great integrity. Want the best for each person. Call you back in 15, because these questions, when you ask them, they allow you time to think, hear what the response is, so you can think up the next question in your queue. It gives you that time to think. People are more interested in telling you about themselves than hearing what you got to say. So ask the questions. Have fun. Okay. So let's go to generating interest in your warm market. TTT is take the tour. That's the CTFO tour. So listen to this one. And you do it in your way, but if it's a warm market, they want maybe they'll ask a few questions, and you don't have to answer them all. You can push them back, say, look, just take the tour. But if you're someone who you've got it down really good, here's how the conversation can go. Bob, did I tell you who I just got into business with? So again, you're generating the interest. Kevin Fournier's company did over $1 billion in sales in his last company. You have to meet these 3 people to believe it. You have a few minutes, I'll send you a link to meet them. It's less than 9 minutes. You'll be amazed. Number 1, you'll meet Kevin, who I call the $1 billion man, as I referenced before. Number 2, you'll meet David, who was the chairman or president of 2 American stock exchange companies and was Tony Robbins' partner in the early days. And you'll hear from Stuart, the co-founder, who copyrighted a pay plan that pays me the highest amount ever paid in our industry. Why would I work for less? Whoever thought? So as you're talking to somebody you know, or even somebody you just met, as you're saying these things, psychologically, what's going on is your brain's doing a search pattern going, guys, how did he ever get involved in this? You've got a person who built those last companies, $1 billion in sales. He's got a guy who was a chairman or president of 2 public companies. He's got the best pay. What? You are just blowing their minds. And they're trying to think, how did you get that opportunity? So when you say, whoever thought someone like me would be in a position to make this type of money ever? I just emailed you a link. Just put your name and email, and it'll give you access to the video tour. It's just 9 minutes, so I'll call you in 15. Great. So long form, short form. You could, instead of saying all this, you could just say, look, take the tour. But if I have that opportunity and I'm capable, I just want to set the stage. But if you're not comfortable yet, work up to this. Say, you money motivated? You serious or curious about making money, having better health, and building more wealth? Look, everybody, this is post-pandemic. which its post doesn't seem as good post anymore because there's Delta and there's everything else. Everybody on your street, close to home, is trying to figure out how to take back control of their lives and their future and make more money or make money on their own time, on their own rules at home. Why shouldn't you be the person building those teams and helping those people make a difference, have fun, and make money? So now we're going to talk to those of pre-tour to get people interested. Now there's the post-tour questions. You saw somebody went to it and went to the capture page. So you know they went to the tour. So they're either warm or cold market, but here's the questions you need to ask. It's either via email or phone. If it's warm market, it's easier by phone. If it's cold market, hey, you're going to have to use email, text, or whatever means you have. Hi, this is David. I saw you took the CTFO company tour on my website. What was the most important to you? Kevin talking about being the next billion-dollar company, or Stuart, video number 3, talking about all the money we can make? And then be quiet. Whoever speaks next, it's just this choice. Is it Kevin or is it Stuart? They'll let you know exactly. And then you're listening to them. Listen, don't butt in. If there's stagnant air for a nanosecond, or that'll seem like 5 seconds, but just be patient. Let them think and talk. And then it goes back. Are you serious or curious about better health and building wealth? Are you money motivated? Your only costs for the products for the products you use and the samples you give away. Can I show you how to make up to $2,500 in your first 30 days using the company tour website, just like you went through? These are just wonderful, just questions, cold market questions, simple. Hi, this is David. I saw you took the company tour on my website. You're going to love this. Why did you take the tour? Why did you sign up for access? Just be quiet. Listen for their why. They'll tell you everything you need to know so you can tailor the conversation and ask the next question. Take yourself off the hot seat. Remember, people are more interested in telling you about themselves than listening to you tell them about you. So you ask the questions that allow them to give you the answers that you need to take the conversation to the next level. Cold market, are you serious or curious about better health and wealth? Are you money motivated? These are serious questions, because if they're not, how long will they work? I value your time and thank you for your frankness. And then you can take them into the getting started, signed up, etc. And finally, let me ask you a few questions. This is where I go when I know I have had the right response from people. And you know they want to get to the point. So this is what I do. Okay. How much money would you need to make to get serious about working with me in an online business? Right? So get the number from it on a monthly basis, $3,000 a month. Okay. How much time can you put in each week to make that kind of money? You're asking the questions. Isn't this really where the rubber meets the road, these questions? It all comes down to, is there enough money in this to make it worth my time? How much time can you put in each week? 10 hours. How long would you work to reach your income goal? How many months or years? Okay, they give you the answer. And then you respond back and give them. If I could show you a business, you could make $3,000 a month working 10 hours a week and hit your goal in 12 to 18 months, how soon would you be able to start? Quiet. This is it. This is how you build a business. So for everybody here, in closing, when they go in and put their name and email and possibly their phone number in your back office now, on the left, it has, when you go in, contact manager. I think we're going to change that to prospects list, but for right now, it's contact manager when I went in a few minutes ago. And it has, when somebody fills out the capture page, you get their contact, their email, their phone, and you know they were there. There's 3 names in there. The first one's a phony ones, and you'll get people who put in phony stuff. That's okay. They may come back again, and when they're serious, they'll put their right information in. But look, when you go through this, the number of prospects reflects your daily activity that you send. This is your business plan for your warm market to move them and for your cold market to move them. Whether you're talking cold market directly, you met somebody, or you're using online or some other marketing. So this is critical. This is where it all meets the road. The number of prospects that you have in your contact manager shows you how much daily activity you've been up to. So if you sent out 2 a day, you have to have a goal. If you don't have a plan, you can plan to fail, right? That's the old saying. 2 a day. Make it really simple. Some of us will do 10 a day. I know. Some will do 5. Some will do 5 one day and none for 3 days. But that's okay. But let's just say the average out is 2 a day. That's 14 people a week who went to your capture page, registered, accessed the company tour, took the tour. You got the emails. There's 5 auto follow-up emails. I'm trying not to say autoresponder because I think it's not personality driven. It's their follow-up emails. There's 5 of those going out, and there's, wait a minute. So now you got 14 people a week at 2 a day, 56 people a month going through your system, and 672 people a year. So stay with me. If only 1 out of 20, and I'm just a guesstimate, if 1 out of 20 join and enroll and get their pack or get their products or sign up for auto ship, that's 33 personal enrollments you have a year. If only 10 of those people did the same thing, along with your enrollments, your team's 350 people after 12 months. After 24 months, it compounds. You could probably have 1,000 people. And in year 3, it just keeps rolling. This is what accounts for your activity. It'll allow you to reach your goal. The amount of people you send through the tour and then follow up correctly, and you'll get better and better and better in the follow-up. And in the early days, use your mentor, your upline, it's somebody else. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is your success track. So everybody, I'm going to move that out of the way. And I just want to close up today. The greatest time in history to start a side hustle, stay at home, work on your phone, get healthy and happy is right now. And you're the person with the best, the next billion-dollar company in our industry on track, pay out over 500 million of commissions. That's progress. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your weekend.